Hello there, Virgo, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today I am doing your romantic love reading. This is going to be good for February of 2022. We'll take a look at the overall energies in your past, present, and future in your romantic life. And, we've had so many retrogrades and eclipses. Finally, everything is going direct February 3rd, and all of that started back in November. So the energies have been really difficult, especially with the Venus retrograde. So it is kind of good news that that is coming into play. Oh, nice. I'm trying to lay these out for you. I like to shuffle on camera, so I'm trying to do this as quickly as I can, but also kind of get them all set up for you. Okay, so let's take a look at what you have in your past. Okay. All right, one of the things is about keeping an open mind when it comes to your romantic connection. And Virgo, you have, I know, so many wonderful things on your path, and it has taken some time. I feel like a lot of you have stepped onto this new path and you're heading towards your 10 of Cups, right? Your general readings lately have just been really fabulous. Like, you have so much wonderful things coming your way. So let's take a look at your past for a minute. Yeah, you had a connection, and I feel like this connection is over. It was a karmic partner, somebody that, you put a lot of time, energy, and love into the connection, but it was unrequited. It wasn't balanced. You put much more into this relationship than they did. And with the Emperor here, it could be an Aries connection, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like there was a power struggle in this situation. This person could have had more money than you, more power. They, they could have had a little bit of a narcissistic type of tendency. There definitely was an imbalance. And I think we saw this, back in 2021, where, you were kind of moving away from that energy. But here you are. That ending of that relationship has put you into an energy of transforming yourself, of building a solid foundation for yourself financially, spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally. Like, you have really transformed yourself. And Virgo, I know this from doing your other readings. So now you're like on solid ground. Sometimes when we allow this type of energy to come into our life, it's because we feel like we're missing something, right? That we're not complete on our own. Now you feel complete on your own. So you're able to attract in love that relishes, cherishes who you are, instead of somebody that's trying to control you. Really interesting. We have present power. We have new beginnings. You've moved out of this consciousness of a lack, victim mentality about, things that have been going on in your life, perhaps. And I know this from your previous readings about, childhood or something like that. You're gaining your power because you're understanding just how beautiful a soul you are. It's like you're coming into a time where, your energy was split, and now you're seeing the potential. You're being able to rise above, pettiness, people that don't see you for who you really are trying to perhaps make you be somebody or something that you're not. You're being able to step into your own power. And, I have in your present, this energy is still in your present energy. This, this heartbreak, this codependent, sense that you had in this past connection. You're trying to heal it. You're becoming more flexible. I feel like every day you're getting stronger and stronger. You're not returning to feelings that you had in the past. But, this does take time. We can wake up one morning and say, I'm going on a new path. I'm going to go find my 10 of cups. Well, that's fine. But then, by noon, you're kind of wondering, am I on the right path? You're waffling. You're wanting to take action. You're wanting the blessings to come in. And yet at the same time, you're kind of like, I don't know. Is this the right way? It's because it takes us time to move through our feelings, our worthiness from being in toxic relationships from the past where people controlled us and where now you are getting to control yourself. It's really hard. Like, you have to be compassionate to yourself, Virgo. This doesn't happen overnight. You don't just wake up one morning and say, I regain all my power, and think that you're going to be able to regain your whole power all day long for the rest of your life, right? I mean, think about if you've ever been on a diet, right? You can go 3 or 4 days. You can have the willpower to stay on the diet for so long. And then, you go out to dinner with some friends and it's kind of like, well, that pasta looks really good. I'll break it just for this, this, moment, this meal. Well, you're having those growing pains. I would just call them growing pains. You're having those growing pains where one day you're all excited about going on this new path, and then, something happens and you slip back into missing somebody or missing an old way of life. When I got divorced, I'll be honest, like when I got divorced, it was kind of like I was used to somebody taking care of the money, right? And then I got divorced and all of a sudden, I was all gung-ho. This is great. I'm gonna just rock this new financial whatever, I'm gonna do this. And then there are days where it's like the panic comes in. Can I really do this? Can I make it on my own? And you can, Virgo. And I feel as if, if you're kind of waffling a little bit, not to worry, because look at this, the vast universe, the universe is behind you. They're bringing in an offer for you, whatever that may mean, a new offer of love. Look, it's full of flowers. And to me, flowers are like, to me, flowers are kind of like the gifts, the blessings after the hard work of harvesting the plant and nurturing the plant, right? Like, you don't plant a seed and get a flower the next day. No, you get a little sprout, first the roots have to grow. You have to have a strong foundation, and then, you get a little sprout, and then you got to give it sunshine and water. And then the plant has to grow to a certain degree before you can get the blessings, before you can get the flowers, right? And it's like you're in those growing stages. I feel like you're still nurturing yourself. Whatever you left behind, whatever the past had for you in some type of a relationship, you don't overcome that overnight. And you're spending time nurturing yourself. And I feel like the universe, this card here is to let you know that you are cherished by the universe. The universe is protecting you, in a very loving way. I always feel like sometimes, you'll get a windfall of finances, or you'll have somebody that, makes a really nice comment about you or your work or something like that. Think of those as the little flowers that the universe is bringing you, helping you to nurture yourself so that you don't end up, so that you can completely heal your heart and you don't end up back with this type of energy. Okay, so let's go to your future. Okay, you are working on mending this victim mentality. If you're in a toxic situation, once again, it's very difficult to heal that. You're still working on mending your own heart. But I love this. You're understanding that things come and go in cycles, and that emotions come and go in cycles. You're not getting bogged down with the idea of, you know, okay, if you're having a blue day or you're feeling a little bit like, will love ever come my way? That's going to last forever. You've learned how to control your emotions and not have your emotions control you. When we're in this type of energy, our emotions are controlling us. You know, when we're feeling sad about our lot in life or what has happened to us, then, you know, it's harder to exercise, to eat properly, to do the things, to take care of ourselves, to mend our own hearts. Because it just brings us into a low vibration. And now you're recognizing, okay, I'm feeling sad right now, but I know that this is a feeling that is also going to ebb and flow. It's going to come in, it's going to go out. I'm not going to allow this energy to override the mending that I've done for myself. You know, I'm not going to swing from one side to the other, the one side of the pendulum to the other quite as severely, right? Like, I may have sad moments, but I also know I'm still working on healing my heart. I'm going to have compassion for myself. When these feelings come in, now I realize if I go for a walk and get some fresh air, or I call a friend, right, and just start laughing on the phone, or I watch a funny video or something like that, I can come back out of this energy so much more quickly than I could in the past. It's just a cycle. It's just here for a short time, and I can move out of that energy very quickly. You're also, I love this, you're getting you know, victory. You're finding victories in your everyday life, including finances and career. You know, you're planting. Look at, she's planting, right? You're planting the seeds, not only for your financial future, although I think you have been working a lot on your finances, but also on mending your life, of becoming who it is that you want to become. Really lovely energy. I can't say that there's like new love popping up in your reading. You know, I try to be honest with these readings and read the cards for what they are. I do like the fact, though, that you are really and truly taking the time to not just jump into another relationship. You're taking the time to really make sure you have that strong foundation, so that when love comes in, you are able to step into it, you know, with lots of passion. Oh, and confidence. Look at this. Yes. You are moving away from this energy. You're getting on top of it. You're getting your strength and your confidence back. You're bringing your life back into balance after a time that was very difficult. Really nice energy, Virgo. Really nice energy. And, you know, I feel as if, you know, especially with the retrogrades and stuff, if you have... you know, I did, I have to admit, December, January, very difficult. If you found that they were difficult, it's kind of like this fresh start in your own aura, you know, this positive, okay, wait a minute, I got this, you know, type of energy. Okay, so here is your Lover's Oracle. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. And I really love this. This is, you know, kind of like hermit energy. That is, you know, your energy, but it's this energy of, and I feel like you're in it. You know, you're not rushing yourself into the next love. You're spending time healing yourself. You know, you're spending time focusing on you and not focusing on somebody else. You're giving this time to yourself, and it's just so important. Really nice, Virgo. I do. I hope you resonated with it, and if you did, please consider liking or subscribing, or, you know, commenting. I'd love to hear how this may resonate with you. And I do wish you so much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.